If you want to be a leader, start talking. At least that's the conclusion drawn from a new study that has been deemed the Babel hypothesis. While controlling for other factors, including intelligence, personality, experience, and background on specific tasks, researchers have found that none of these factors influence the selection of a leader nearly so much as simply the amount of time that a person spends jabbering. The content didn't even have to be good. The clearest factor that determined whether or not others would vote for a person to become their leader was the amount of time that person took up talking. Well, that and gender. Neil McLaren, lead author of the study, published in the Leadership Quarterly, said that in their data, men receive on average 1 full extra vote for being the leader just for being a man. So what's the takeaway? Should we all just be talking over one another in an attempt to demonstrate our leadership abilities? Our brains were shaped by evolutionary forces that helped us to survive ancient environments. When we look at other biological drivers of leadership, we see traits emerge like boldness, extroversion, and selfish motivations that apparently helped leaders of our past, living in a resource-scarce, dangerous environment. And they maintain power and control that benefited their genes from these behaviors. But are these still the same traits in leaders that we would want subconsciously to follow today? I believe that as long as we live in fear, we'll look for the same characteristics of those leaders. We'll long for the conviction and certainty of leaders that talk continuously to convince their followers, and perhaps themselves, that they are on the correct path. The confidence of these leaders is attractive, as our mirror neurons react and reflect back a certainty, a clear path forward that puts everyone at ease. What if, as an alternative to the security our brains seek in these leaders, we could find comfort in the ambiguity instead? It's my belief that by fearing less, we can lead and follow with more agility. Being wrong, adapting as we listen to new emerging trends and needs, feels like a much safer path in this rapidly changing world. But I've babbled long enough. I want to know what you think.